Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? 7:38 in Chicago. It is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. All right. What do we got this morning? Well, futures are unchanged here for the most part, guys. Pretty quiet. All right, coming in pretty quiet here. All right, 720.65 we closed. We're trading at 720.26, just barely coming inside a little bit. I guess the noticeables on this is we had the shooter day down on the SPY. Okay, see that shooter down on SPY. All right, and then your week is here's your week here. All right, so kind of stuck in the middle here. Still just holding up fairly well, but we'll see if that can go into force today. I would think that it would already be triggering, but maybe possibly not. We got crude a little lower this morning. All right, so it's kind of a quiet day coming in, considering that, maybe more some Iran business. We'll see what happens with that. And energy's really, really mixed. All right, so continuation with that. We know the industrials tried to get a little bit better here. Right now, the Dow's looking to open around maybe around 170, 180 points to the downside this morning. All right, so we got the Dow a little bit lower. We got SPY unchanged virtually at 720.35, off by about 30 cents. Not much to talk about, guys. QQQ. Same thing here. You got the nice 2 up on the day. All right. It's got the month really, really good here. Qs want to continue to push to the upside. So it looks like tech continuation. Going to have to start getting selective about what you're picking, though. All right, so we'll see what happens there. I see on the 4-hour, I'm coming back up on a hammer, trying to come back up here. All right, got down as low as 670.09. All right, but that was overnight, so we'll see what happens with that. All right, so that's our Qs. Definitely the strongest in the bunch, that's for sure. All right, diamonds. Try to fight back a little bit here, coming back up. Shooter down on Friday, and an outside week. Okay, so check out for the outside week. We're going to be trapped inside here no matter what. It's going to slow things down a little bit. All right. We see what happens. All right, we got a lot of numbers coming out this week too. I will get a list of them. And today we got Palantir and we got Pinterest. We got Pinterest coming up this afternoon after the close. All right, a couple things that are moving around here. GameStop is trying to buy eBay. I don't even know where that one comes from, but they're trying to acquire it. All right, so GameStop. Here at $30 on GameStop here on the overnight. It has pulled back down now, back down to $26. So that came back about $4 coming back down. GameStop seems like the cat was out of the bag on Friday. All right, 2-2 up, 2-2 up there. Big outside week there too on GameStop. So GameStop a little bit better here on that. And then you see what eBay's doing here. eBay is lower now, got up to 120 overnight. And now she's backed off down to 111.44, coming back inside on eBay. All right, so there's that. We got that going on. NCLH. Norwegian Cruise Lines lower this morning, and I think the biggest problem is just no action in the Middle East whatsoever, and not a lot of action in Europe either. All right, so NCLH will continue to suffer until things start to get better. Down to 17.23 now to the downside. All right, so 17.23, that's going to take a day down. You're going to have a gapper coming back in here. It's going to triangle out all this business back out, back down to 17.20. All right, so NCLH, that one's in the news here. Keep an eye on that one. What else? A couple things are moving. Taiwan Semi's a little better here this morning after shooter down on Friday. All right, so got the shooter down on Friday. You got the hammer up on the weekly. Stuck inside on the month, but Taiwan semi still going to take something to get back up to that 414, in my opinion. All right, 403.12 right now, though, so you're stuck inside day. You're actually, yeah, you're going to be inside day on Taiwan semi. See if anything gets going with that. A-Lab, I love A-Lab. Here we are, another 204. Got a little exhaustion risk there, as we can see on the day, so probably look for some more of that. I think you're probably still going to see some exhaustion risk on A-Lab up here. So we'll see. What did we get to? 206.19, and they backed off pretty fast from there. I think there's a lot of exhaustion risk in some of these ones that have really been moving. A-Lab's been a big mover. Micron has been a big mover, but Micron's used to being a big mover. So two up there, 567.47. We just keep putting new highs up all the time. All right, so Micron trying to fight back in here. Definitely on pullbacks. Do not chase these things. All right, so the Taiwan Semi, Micron, A-Lab, Marvel's a little bit better here. That's by about a dollar or two. 166.90 right now, trying to get back up. Some exhaustion risk everywhere here. All right, especially on tech. So keep an eye on the tech. Look for the rooms to for the rooms to for things to break down. All right, so we'll see if we keep going into this exhaustion risk. You might find something if you dig deep enough. All right, so Marvel. A little bit better. Now semiconductor, a little better here too. Got a hammer coming back up. Real beautiful hammer here on the 4 hour. All right. The Cloudflare is a little bit better this morning. Again, I'm not chasing any of that business. All right. Now semiconductor, CRM. Maybe this one's got a little bit of room. Had a decent day. 186.09. We're trading at 183.04. You're going to be stuck inside day. Now, you got that one inside week here. Now we'll see how 2-1 something, right? Looking for that 2-1-2 back up. If they get going, maybe you can get that 2-1-2 back to the downside right now. All right. So Salesforce, Now Semiconductor, and D-Dog, all a little bit better here. On the retail side, Target's trying to renew itself here. Got up to 133.20. Shooter down on the day and coming back inside here today. So it looks like she wants to be inside around 129 bucks. We'll see if anything can move from there. Walmart. A little bit better here. It's always a bad read on Walmart here. 313. I like the 313 right here with the 313 trying to go back up. Shooter down on day. Month has turned red, coming back inside, but that can be flicked around real easy. All right, and we'll see what happens. This is the first full week of our new month. May the 4th be with you. All right, crude is on the move here, but not too much, man. I gotta say, it's a pretty quiet day here. Start the day. All right. Crude a little bit higher now, starting to pull back a little bit. All right. So crude was moving up. If I like anything out there, I like Valero, VLO. Valero's coming back inside Ash, giving it up here again now. 249.78. 249.78, 253.96. You're stuck inside there. Energy. All right, so let's take a look at the sectors. All right, so XLI crapped out again on the Dow. All right, on the Dow Jones Industrials. All right, there's your big three outside All right, so we'll see where that's going to come in here. What 172.43. All right, so you're going to be right inside here, opening up with your new week coming in. All right, for the new month, and the month is red, and it's just not looking that great. We'll see if the utilities can get it going again. Now they had a nice move up on Thursday, and then just you can't even get a 2-day out of it. All right, and then they came and they knocked it all out here. So 46.52, you're handily inside this day here, right? You're actually sitting on yesterday's lows. So XLU, they get moving and then they die. XLK, obviously one of the better because you still got tech on the move. All right, little exhaustion risk here for sure. And where we at 162.42. See what happens with that one. All right. And what else did I really want to talk about? I'm looking at healthcare. I got Merck trying to come back up here again a little bit at this 112. Everything. I lightened the load a lot on a lot of stuff on Friday. I just don't. I don't see where we go from here. So I want to go back to the futures. I'm gonna look at the SPY, and I'm gonna look at a 15-minute bar. And this is kind of where I'm watching, because I watched the 15s here. All right, so this was our Friday. I mean, just looking at it like this. Hold on, let me blow that up again. All right, so this was real chop up. We had the 2-up puker. They tried to get it going, and that was it. After that, could not get nothing but lower highs. All right, so and now we dip a little bit lower here on the overnight down to 716. I don't see, I want to turn off the overnight and get kind of a better look here. All right, so here we are, right? We get the higher up on the gap up again. We got so many gaps all the time too. I mean, this one got filled. This one has not yet come back inside. So we noticed that at the end of the day, this is what I really wanted to show you, is that this was down on really heavy volume too. So there was some heavy selling at the end of the day on the 1500 on the SPY. And then you look at the Qs, same thing. The end of the day, they came down and hit it pretty good at the end of the day on the 15s. All right, so we'll see what happens here. Are we going to continue to advance to the upside? We're top of the broadening formations. We're looking for setups that look like they give us a 2-up or something that goes sharp up, comes back down with a shooter, and then the shooter goes into force and starts to break down. All right. But we'll see. We'll see. Probably nothing like that going to happen. But we got to look for that. I mean, I'm not going to chase the markets up here. Not for me. I love the shooter down. I love this 15er as well, coming back inside. So here we got a better shot at triangling out to the downside. But where are we right now? We're at 493.85. All right, so we're here. We're 493.85. We're actually a little bit lower, coming back up into this area right in here. All right, so we start to come down. To triangle that out, we would have to get back to 490.35. Be patient with these guys, all right? Be patient with these. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, so I like the swing that's starting to come down a little bit. We'll see if we can get anything, the continuation to the upside. It's like 720 on SPY, man. She really likes that 720 right now. So my numbers today are going to be 72.80 to the upside on the SPX. And my number to the downside is going to be 71.30. Keep an eye on eBay. Keep an eye on that. Here's another one that we got, SoundHound. Nice day yesterday. on the SoundHound, and it's a slightly higher here at 960. All right, see if that can grow from there. I don't know. I don't like too much. All right, 2-1 inside here now on the 15 minutes. So this one was trying to puke at the end of the day as well. So that's what we got this morning. Crude a little better, but surrendering. So we'll see if Chevron I got coming back down on shooters. If any group that's going to turn around, it's not even a turnaround. Look for XLK to continuation to the upside on tech. Are they tired? Yes. Is there exhaustion risk? Yes. Is it gonna stop us from buying it? No. All right, so we know all that too. All right, so keep an eye on that NCLH. That one might get a little action today with that GameStop. All right, so GameStop trying to buy eBay. So see about that one. All right. So I'm gonna let you be here, and then we'll see what the day brings. All right. Palantir reports after the close today with Pinterest. There you go. You got two big ones right there. All right. So everybody, be good.